Welcome back to MBU Reacts. And in case you didn't know, this is Tree, this is Green, and we here to react to top 10 Special Rangers. I ain't gonna hold you, we probably already know who number one is. Let's not front, we already probably know who number one is.
If Tommy Oliver ain't number one, then they gotta be my man's the White Ranger, the White Dino Ranger. I forgot his name.
Trent. I remember Trent.
He gotta be number two. One or two if you don't want to go
If it come to evil Power Rangers, he number one to me. Trent number
one.
It
don't even say evil though, it say special.
I'm just saying.
He got it.
Trent was getting busy.
He got it.
He was getting busy for longer. Tommy set the tone. Trent was out there just being evil for just the sake of being evil.
Like I was saying, he got it.
He was, yes, I know the dino thing was taking over his mind and making him evil when he morphed, but it was fire. But let's get into the video. I almost clicked the record button again.
A little extra help sounds more phenomenal. Welcome to watchmojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 special Power Rangers.
In sight! Locking on!
I ain't even watch RPM like that.
Me neither.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at some of the best later additions to the Ranger team. They could be the 6th or 7th Rangers, or just anyone outside of the core 3 to 5, as long as they've done their best to uphold their Ranger duties. Number 10, Ryan Mitchell, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. To save his life, Captain Mitchell reluctantly allowed Diabolico to take his only son, Ryan, never to be seen until his 20th birthday. Raised by Diabolico's lies, Ryan stole a prototype morpher and became the very first US exclusive Ranger, the Titanium Ranger.
Who are you?
I remember that.
Worst nightmare.
Much like another famous 6th Ranger, Ryan returned to the light as a loyal ally, even overcoming one of Diabolico's deadly curses. Due to the lack of Sentai footage, Ryan couldn't fight as much after his introduction, but he made himself useful while he was away, gathering information to help defeat the demons before joining in the final fight. Number 9, Spirit Rangers.
Pause it.
Power Rangers
Pause
Jungle
it. The Spirit Rangers? I ain't got nothing against if y'all like Jungle Fury, that's cool. But to me, the Spirit Rangers?
At number 9?
Up at 9? They should be 10. My man's whole story was fire. He was finna die. They was hanging off a cliff. And the demon popped up out of nowhere. I don't even know. I don't even remember if the demon caused the car accident or not. He was holding on.
I had to go back and watch because it's been a minute since I watched.
He was hanging. I remember this specifically. He was hanging over the edge, and he was losing his. He was holding on to his daughter and holding on to the edge, and his son like couldn't hold on. He was like, "Dad, I'm slipping." The demon just popped up. He's like, "I can say your son. You got to give him the me though." Even though he probably just could have took his son, but
it just took him anyway.
You know, it's Power Rangers. But that whole story, and then you know him, it was fire. So
I'm not mad if they flip it though.
That's what. I
would have put them at 10. You're not wrong. And I would have put him.
And I like Jungle Fury. It was cool. It was cute.
I can see them at 10.
Shout out to him. He was on Daredevil. He was an evil Russian. But let's see what they got to say for their reason.
They look like Power Rangers.
When Daishi captured 3 Paishwa Masters, he used the crystal eyes to control them and turn their animal spirits into 3 new Ranger-exclusive warriors, the Spirit Rangers. In a unique twist, these Rangers' bodies are controlled psychically and are only as stable as the Master's concentration. With the Masters chained up and used as puppets by Daishi, their spirits had the Jungle Fury Rangers on the ropes.
They know every move we're gonna make!
They're Power Rangers, except that they fight us with our Master's spirits.
Fortunately, RJ was able to set them free, bringing their Ranger avatars to the side of good. Later on, the main Rangers learned how to summon their spirited teammates without the Masters, making them an excellent backup force.
Yeah, they should have been 10. They should have been 10.
Number 8, Zane.
My
Power
boy
Rangers
Zane.
in space.
Ooh, hey,
While Andros is a serious type,
I feel like
he met
should have
Zane.
been. I did meet Zane.
He met Zane when we was kids.
When they first opened up Tinseltown USA
Movie
out
theater.
here where we at.
You got a picture with him. I wish you had that picture right now.
I don't know where it said, but I took a picture. Me and Ahmad took a picture with him.
That's the Silver Ranger. What are you doing here?
I felt like he should have been a little higher.
We gotta see who above him first.
But in my opinion, as of right now, I feel like he should have been a little higher.
No, up right.
there was only one person who could make him laugh. Zane, the Silver Ranger.
Whatever it is you just said, I'm gonna make you eat
Where
your
his ass was
words.
frozen.
Years ago, Zane fought
He got
along
hurt.
Andros as his best friend. However, he was mortally injured and kept in a cryogenic tube, becoming a symbol of the risks of being a ranger. Luckily, he was awoken 2 years later, ready to fight again, after fixing his morpher glitch.
Here goes nothing.
I hate you like
Though he's
that.
a little cocky, Zane's dependability is unquestioned, and he is more than ready to aid anyone in need, sometimes through more unorthodox means.
You're no Psycho Ranger.
You're right.
Unfortunately, Zane teaches us another lesson of value: the risks of dating your
Yeesh.
team's arch nemesis.
Your best friend's sister.
Doctor said it ended up being his sister and shit. Damn drugs.
Blew them powers up.
Number 7, Cameron Cam Watanabe.
My boy Cam.
Power Rangers Ninja
That's
Storm.
my boy.
Cam is
Pause it,
Sensei
pause it, pause
Kamori's
Should've been
son,
higher.
a snarky,
I give him top 5.
You give Cam top 5?
Top 5.
I can see that.
Top 5.
Well, I like the Titanium Ranger. He should low-key be top 5. His backstory
get-
was crazy.
I don't give a fuck about that backstory. I give him number 6. I will give him number 6. And then I'll put Zane number 7.
No,
Me personally, I
boy.
might flip Zane and
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Titanium
It's
Ranger.
hard.
But
It's hard.
he get top 5. I give him 5.
We got to see how you gonna give him 5 to not give my man 5. My man backstory was heat.
I give him 5.
He should have been a Ranger.
He should have been a Ranger.
He should have been the top 1.
I give him 5.
I don't want to put my son in danger. He with us anyway. He in danger regardless.
I still give him 5.
He's fighting against his uncle. That's the bad guy. Was his uncle? His dad knew the whole time, so he was in danger regardless. So you should have made him Power Ranger. And plus, he already knew how to fight. If you know how to
And he was
fight,
tech savvy.
tech savvy. He made an android that was him, that looked like him, and had it running the place. Let's get back into it though. Let's see what they say. Let's see their reasoning.
technical genius that built the Rangers' gadgets, including their Zords and vehicles.
These are your Power Ranger wind morphers.
He gave them a hard time at first since his overprotective father wouldn't let him be a
'Cause
ranger,
he could
even
whoop
though he
them.
has the skills. However, when the other Rangers lost their powers, he traveled to the past to retrieve the samurai amulet.
Favorite episode of the series. Favorite
It's
episode.
yours. I can't take this.
You must. That's
Episodes.
why you came here, isn't it?
This not only restored their powers, but also granted Cam the powers of the Green Samurai Ranger. Since then, his relationship with his fellow Rangers improved greatly, and he even made his own cyber clone to help run the dojo, allowing Cam to take his rightful place fighting on the battlefield.
Samurai Saber, power up!
Number 6, Trent Fernandez Mercer.
6?
Power Rangers
We was just talking about that. They got him 6 out of 5.
I said number 2.
Out of 5.
I said number
They
2.
got him 6. Not in the top 5.
That's crazy. I had him number 2.
6 out of 10.
I mean, if you don't have Jason as the Gold Ranger, he better be number 2 if Trent ain't. He better be number 2 if Trent ain't.
That was a nice suit too.
He better be number 2 if Trent ain't. Trent should have been up higher than this.
I think so too. I think so too.
Dino Thunder.
Don't come any closer.
Or the Wolf
Force me
Ranger.
to do something I don't want to do.
Not unlike Tommy's origin, Trent
Not
was the
number two,
new
but
kid
he-
in Reefside
he better be
and
in
the
top
adopted
5
son of
then.
Anton Mercer, the human half of the evil Mesagon. An artist by trade, he dreamt of being a superhero. Unfortunately, the wild white dino
Hey, if y'all watched
Dino Thunder.
Mesogog was always doing that. The Rangers. Nah.
That's why I did it. Once they said his name, Mezagog, I had to do it. I had to do it. Don't think I was slow or anything. I was doing that because that's how
We
Mezagog
might
used to
have
be.
to watch a few episodes of that.
Put it on Patreon, yeah.
This shit gonna make me laugh. Yeah. Let's go.
No gem granted him his wish.
Why do we have to fight at all? We're both Rangers.
You're good, I'm evil. It's a pretty simple concept.
Trapped as the
That's why I
evil
like
White
him.
Ranger and slowly corrupted by the gem, he became one of the Ranger's most deadly foes, until Dr. Mercer helped set him free. He kept his father's Jekyll and Hyde situation a secret from the others, adding on to the Ranger's trust issues. But he's a true teammate who just wanted to save his father from his monstrous half.
This isn't finished.
Losers can't be choosers, Zeltrax.
Number 5, Anubis Doggy
I forgot
Kruger.
about my man.
Power Rangers
SPD.
Commander Kruger is the head of the SPD
Fire.
Delta Base.
Since you asked, the fluorescent lighting gives me a bit of a headache.
sir.
He may run a tight ship, but he has a vulnerable side, often haunted by the day his home planet was destroyed by Grum's forces. Though he vowed never to pick up his sword again, an enemy from the past forces his hand. Using the morpher Cat Manx made him, he joins the fight as the SPD Shadow Ranger.
This is what you get for messing
I don't
with
know
SPD.
if I want him this high.
I don't think I want him at 5.
Yeah, I don't think I want him this
Don't
high.
ask us how he fits his muzzle in that helmet. Even though he's a formidable fighter and an
That is
expert
wild.
swordsman, he firmly believes that no one ranger is more important. Teamwork is the ultimate strategy to bring justice throughout the universe.
Now they match.
Number 4, Eric Myers.
Hey.
Power Rangers Time
Quantum Ranger?
Eric was a former
I can
prep
live with
school
him number
classmate of
4.
Wes,
Hey,
but he
pause
was
it.
bitter about his
He
friend's
hated
success.
that man. I'm just trying to be your friend. He just hated that man still. You're rich. Why you trying to be my friend? That's all the energy that man was giving.
He did hate that man.
And then that man became pirate. He found out he was angry. Listen to your dad, Wes. Get off his sack.
Meat, boy. No, I can live with him at number 4. The Quantum Ranger, that shit, the nigga was cold to me.
Yeah, he was his suit. I liked his.
Yep.
And his Zord was fire.
Even though he was basically a second Red Ranger.
a darker.
Yeah. Normally they give you a different color, a special color. Nope.
When he had
Red,
nothing.
but just with your darker visor is a little shape different.
Hating.
Jealousy
Weird.
drove him to try and outshine Wes, eventually becoming captain of the Silver Guardians and the Quantum Ranger.
Listen and learn, Brickneck. I'm not just any ranger. Not by a long shot. I am the Quantum Ranger.
His stubbornness didn't help him as a team player, but it did show his ambition to prove himself all on his own, making him the perfect anti-hero ranger. Near the end, he finally managed to let go of his pride and reconcile with
His shit
Wes,
was
the
red,
two of them
his was
becoming
black.
joint leaders of the Silver
I mean,
Guardians.
white, his shit was
However,
black.
he still leaves a troubling first impression with others.
zigzag.
Just ask the Wild Force Rangers.
Hey!
I forgot they crossed over with the Wild.
You're the one who
Force
gave me a
Rangers.
ticket this morning.
Number 3, Jason Lee Scott, Power Rangers Zeo.
I can live with that. I said number 2.
It's Tommy 1 and 2.
I said number.
It's Tommy 1
There
and
were
2.
plenty of red
you
herrings to
right.
the
Tommy
Gold
1 and
Ranger's
2,
true
they
identity,
funny.
but
Pause
he
it.
revealed himself as Trey of Triforce.
Tommy 1 and 2. That's
I
funny.
didn't think about that. I just thought they was gonna lump him as one
I did too.
because he was the Black Stegazord thing. The long neck, whatever it's
it
called.
was.
He was the Green and the White Ranger.
They probably got him 1 and 2. They probably got the white one.
That's crazy if they did.
That's funny. Hey,
I
y'all
was
gotta
not-
chill.
I was not thinking that. I was thinking him just 1 in general, and then 2 be like Jason or Trent.
That's first play.
Okay, now it's my turn.
Unfortunately, Trey was split into 3 and couldn't wield the Gold Ranger powers.
Yeah.
So they transferred the powers to someone
They
just
tried
as
to transfer
worthy.
it to
The
Billy.
original Red Ranger himself,
But it wouldn't
Jason.
work.
Everybody thought it was Billy.
protect you in the future.
Thank you for trusting me with it.
The roles from the first season became reversed. Now, Tommy was the Red Ranger / leader, while Jason became the 6th Ranger. The one thing that'll never change, Jason is still a dedicated Ranger, ready to take charge when needed, and never giving up. Sadly, like when Tommy first lost his powers, Jason had to return his to Trey in the finale, or lose his life.
No matter what happens, man.
Oh,
That shit was trash.
Duty.
I know.
Number 2, Michael Mike
Oh,
Corbett, Power
I'm not
Rangers
mad at
Lost
that.
Galaxy.
Oh, I forgot.
Leo's brother Mike was the one who pulled the Red Quasar
Pause it.
saber.
I'm not mad at that. I
my
forgot
mans.
because he died in the episode. That's one of
forgot
my
about
favorite. That's
my
one of my favorite Power
mans.
Rangers. I ain't gonna hold you. I go back and watch it every time. I don't watch it.
Hold
Can't watch it
on.
no more because Netflix.
This is definitely one of the best seasons of Power Rangers
Yeah, it
ever.
is.
This is top 3 best seasons ever.
facts.
Damn, I ain't even think about. I forgot about my mans.
I always wanted one of them swords.
He
Too.
up there. His sword was fire.
Fired.
And his wasn't a regular Ranger suit. It was different. And it was like 2 dudes in one because he kind of the spirit of the original dude was in his body or some weird. I can't really remember what happened. I remember he fell down there. Buddy saved him, and he transferred his spirit and body into him. And Buddy was like, "I just want you to kill Buddy that killed my son. Just put the work in for me, brother."
I'm not mad at him being number 2.
Yeah, I'm not.
I would
Trent
prefer
or the Titanium
Trent
Ranger.
or Jason for me.
No, I understand. The Titanium Ranger got to be top 5 though.
I said 6, but I feel.
Damn, he definitely top 5. His the 6th Ranger and his story. I'm going by the story also. The Sixth Ranger story. Like, if you showed up and you was only in a few episodes, I mean, you was here, but Trent was heavy in them episodes. That's why I keep bringing that man up. He was in them joints heavy. And so
he was going to work
on everybody. He was like, I ain't got no master. Before he got taken over by Megazord, he's like, I ain't got no master. Everybody can catch it. But this, my man's right here, fire. Let's get back into it, because his shit was fire.
But he passed it on to Leo when he fell to his supposed death in a chasm.
And then they closed
Fortunately,
up.
he was saved by the Magna Defender's spirit, who used his body as a host. When the warrior sacrificed himself, Mike was set free and later given the tools to become the new Magna Defender.
This is unbelievable.
Mike can be protective of his little brother, but he wouldn't have given him the saber for nothing. He may come off as a goody-goody Boy Scout, but he's willing to do anything to protect his colony and friends, including giving up his powers. Before we unveil our #1 remarkable fighter, here are a few honorable mentions.
Nah, I wouldn't took out nobody for him.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought was gonna be in there.
I might have.
Marco, that's what I thought was gonna be in there. I never watched Mystic Force like that.
Nah, I haven't.
Remember, we tried to give it a chance and didn't like it.
Yeah.
Number 1, Tommy Oliver, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Taking the #1 spot is the legend
That
himself.
gave him #1 off rip. Stole Trini ass.
Tommy began his long Ranger career as the new kid.
Why he do shit? She
Flew across the punch too. He said
she flew across the thing. I said, dang.
sparks flew in there.
Almost hit the windshield. Bro.
Oh shit.
Bro, almost hit the windshield.
That's why I always get him #1 just off.
Yeah, I might have to. That was hard. That was hard.
Oh shit.
In town, brainwashed by Rita to become her evil Green Ranger. When the spell was broken, he became a dependable teammate, even after losing his powers more than once. Tommy would later make a rebound as the
That was
White
fire.
Ranger / leader of the pack before taking the reins as 2 Red Rangers.
Guess who's back?
Several years later, he'd be back in black as the Dino Thunder team's mentor.
Aren't you a little old for this, Tommy?
I may be old, but I can still pull it off.
It's hard to top the Ranger that's done it all,
Fire.
but no matter the color, no matter how
You
many
know you
times
a
he
cold
retires,
Ranger when your
Tommy
name
is
ring
living
bells
proof that
around
once a
all
Ranger,
evils.
always a
Facts.
Ranger.
You don't have to do it alone this time.
R.I.P. to my man.
Do you agree with our
R.I.P. to
picks?
Tommy,
Check
bro.
out these other great
Best
clips from
Ranger
Watch
ever,
Mojo
R.I.P.
and subscribe for new videos every day.
It's some stuff I would flip. It's some people I flip around. It's some people I would add. I would definitely add Marco, the Wolf Ranger. That's what I thought was gonna be in there.
I'm trying to think who we take out though.
The Spirit Rangers.
Oh yeah. Facts. Did my man Marco's dirty. They should have took him out. Spirit Rangers. If you like them, I ain't tripping, but not over here. I ain't not top 10.
They not
Marcos
top 10.
when Marcos is chilling outside the top 10. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely not.
I would have might even put the Gold Ranger nigga that made his own suit in the top 10.
Power Ranger Samurai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I actually liked him.
I did.
I really liked him. Besides some rearrangement, I ain't really that mad. Of course, Tommy's gonna be #1. I thought Jason was gonna be #2. They said they threw us for a loop.
2 or 3.
Threw us for a loop. Because I was sure he was #2.
Trent threw me all the way off. They put him all the way at 6.
But I ain't mad. The Magnum Defender, I ain't mad. His story, like I said, story was hidden. That season was hidden different. It was hidden.
That's why I said I can live with that. I ain't
mad.
They had a top 20. We should have did that.
It was a lot of. I'd have knocked off a lot.
That's what I said. We should have did that.
But yeah, we'll do more Power Ranger content. Let us know. Give us your top. It could be from this list. It could be from any. Just if you want to do top 5, top 10, I'm here for it. I'll talk to you about it, and I'll probably write mine below, in the comments below. I'll probably write mine and tag my name to it, so you know it's me. It's green, so you know it's my top 10. Let us know how you feel about the list. Let us know who would you put on your top 10, and go ahead and subscribe, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when we post, because we post 2 to 3 times every day, sometimes 4. And in case you just here for some Watch Mojo and the notification bell don't work, just type in MB Reacts. Come to our channel.
We do got a Watch Mojo playlist.
We do got a Watch Mojo playlist for a whole bunch of Watch Mojos, and we're gonna do a lot of more. We're gonna do more Power Rangers content because obviously we're passionate about it, as you can see with the video. We're a little passionate about Power Rangers because we grew up with it, like I'm sure all of you have. And yeah, man, just we got a lot more RDC, AMP, Mexican OT, D Baby, BTS, Ace Vane. Few funny anime videos from different creators on YouTube. We got a lot going on the channel. If you're just here for Power Ranger content, don't worry. We're going to bring you more sooner or later. So this is Tree, this is Green. We MB Reacts, and we'll be back with more reactions. We'll holler at y'all later. Peace.